Thanks for joining us on a picture-perfect Sunday night for some NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And there's the drive. Drops in the... layup for two.
First bucket of the evening. Now both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
The quick look, no good that time. And here's the fast break. Lets the three fly. Goodrich with the rebound. Pass to Hayes. Fires for three. Up again. Here's Marjanovic. And even after two offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. It's tipped.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Now here's Hayes. Launches a three. No good on the shot. It's Parker on the attack. Oh, sweet move. And he sinks the layup.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Connects from downtown. He has 7.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Can they get it? It's hauled in by Fall.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And stolen by Hayes. In transition. Here's Marjanovic. No luck on that one.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Korkmaz, who's out there with Brown, and it's James in at the two-guard spot.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Here's Korkmaz. Shot clock at 6. Off target from outside. The three. They grab their own miss. James covering. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Papagiannis. We're about 1 minute into the first. James in the post. Lets it go with a three. Rebound by Parker. Traps in the tray.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's James outside. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. From deep. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Here's Calathes. Doesn't get the finger roll.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Here's Fall. James defending. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Calathes passes to James. Unloads. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Takes the 3. Sinks the triple. He has 6.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's the 3. Fall with the rebound.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And yes, it's good.
Worked that one inside nicely.
So it's the visitors now. Trailing here by 8. Here's Calathes. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. From the arc. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Papagiannis. Back to Korkmaz. Shot to stop the run. Papagiannis passes to Korkmaz. James kicks to Brown. Right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Calathes, no luck. For 3. Calathes grabs the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Shooting for the away team.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. It's Brown on the wing. 3-pointer. Buries it from 3-point range.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to DM him.
Takes a 3. Calathes grabs the board. James right side. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
On the free throw, no good. To the paint. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh, what a beautiful pass. And then to catch and finish all in one motion. Stupendous.
An alley-oop like that, Greg, is so rare you just got to take a second and enjoy it.
And you know what, fellas? You got to really, really admire somebody with the confidence to even try a pass like that.
Papagiannis at the line for 2.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. No good with the triple.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Korkmaz, no good. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Oh, the lob to Parker. And the dunk by Parker.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Calathes. Off target from 3-point range. Fires for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. He's got 14.
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. They lead by 11. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
They've got Corniche, and it's a Kobo in at the 2-guard.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Corniche, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Sadaransky, the pass to Abrinas. Back to Sadaransky. Pass to Abrinas. Fires the three. Corniche with the rebound.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Odiunas, a screen on Sadaransky. Here's a Kobo. And the three off target. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Abrinas. It's good from long range. Abrinas has got 5 points in the quarter.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition three there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Stolen by Sadaransky. Pass to Abrinas. Shot's good by Hernan Gomez. And Gomez has got his first 2 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. Taken away.
2 minutes.
Here's Corniche.
2 minutes.
Here's Diallo. Offensive rebound. Ronnie Eunice can't get it to fall.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Puts up a deep three. Abrinas' shot is off.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
It's a hand on it. Ronnie Eunice passes to a Kobo. To the wing on the left. Here's Diallo. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. He lobs it up, and a slam dunk by Vesely.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
There's a screen. There's the drive. There's Abrinas. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Diallo has the open look. The three-pointer no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Anderson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Diallo against Anderson. Odiunas a screen on Anderson. Shot good by Diallo.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Anderson against Diallo. And Anderson kicks to Abrinas. That will count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so we wrap up the first half. They lead by 12. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Gotta appreciate the way they're moving the ball. The offense is flowing like my rap game. When you bring the right beat, you know my name. You know.
Now let's take a moment here. That'll do it for our show today.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. They've got Fall. Medu is out there with Parker, and it's Lapro Vidala in at the point guard. This one for 3. Here's Papagiannis, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Korkmaz is out there with Brown. Then it's James. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5 spot. Falls out there with Medu. Then there's Parker. And it's Lapro Vidala in at the point.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Second half just getting started. About a minute play. Buries the long-range jumper. So it's the visitors now. It's a 13-point game. Away this passes to Papagiannis. Here's Korkmaz, covered by Parker. From outside the arc, Korkmaz, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
From deep 3-point land, it's hauled in by Brown. James outside to the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense is determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
He's perfect from the line this time. And so here's the home team. At one point, they led by 16. There's the 3. The rebound by James.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
Off target from outside. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Brown, no good. Here's Lapro Vidala. No scoring in this one. And stolen by James. Brown the pass to Korkmaz. The kick out to Brown. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Lapro Vidala. And here's the break.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
From deep, James Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 11 rebounds in the game. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Parker passes to Laprovitola. Knocks down the three ball. 23 points in the game.
And getting out in transition has been a big part of this run that they're on.
Here's Papagiannis. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Here's Laprovitola. 1:11 left to play in the third. Korkmaz grabs the miss. Here's Kalathis. The layup off target. Here's Fall. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Fall's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
He's covered by Brown, and he drops it in from the low post.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Kalathis. No good from outside.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
James looking it over. The rebound by Medu. Medu's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Deliver. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Nunez. Corniche is out there with Diallo. And it's a Kobo in at the 2. Abrinas the pass to Nunez. The 19-footer is on the money. Here's a Kobo. Now Diallo. Abrinas sets a screen for Diallo. Off target with his 3.
Tough to hit that shot when the lead is all over you like that.
They get it back. Anderson outside.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Here's Diallo. And it's off from 3-point range. Diallo's gotten only 4 of his 11 shots to fall here so far. Bangs home the trifecta. Anderson's got 5 points in the quarter.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Diallo. And just miss after miss right now.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They set the pick. And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
Here's Abrinas. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. To the right side. Here's a Kobo. His 3-pointer's off the mark. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And it's good, 2 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Diallo, no good.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Hits it from three-point range. Abrinas has got 6 here in this quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Nunez passes to Abrinas. The 3. It's hauled in by Diallo. Here's Corniche. Pass to Diallo. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Vesely. Vesely's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Abrinas. Off target from three-point range. Abrinas has gone 5 of 13 tonight from the floor. 1:12 left in the 4th. Diallo, no good.
Well, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Here's Manajunas, and the jam by Manajunas.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Here's Abrinas. 6 to shoot. Here's Nunez. Offline with his 3.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
He gets it in there.
Assist goes to.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Abrinas. Pass to Vesely. Here's Nunez. Lets it go from the wing. That one, no good. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. Stolen. Here's Korkmaz. He's defended by Hayes. Kept alive. Brown can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Here's Baldwin. Unloads. And he's off on his first shot of the game. James, right side. And slam dunk by James.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And slam dunk by James.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Driving in, James with the block.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. James, no good on the free throw. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Baberovic. 4-3. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down there.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Here's Baldwin. And no good. The dry spell continues.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Back to Korkmaz. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Here's Melly. Hayes attacking. And the shot goes in.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just how it goes. But also, we got to give credit to the defense. They're not making it easy out there.
Kalathis. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Brown with a screen. It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Pass to Hayes. Screen by Marjanovic. Here's the 3. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now. His first miss. Here's Kalathis. It's Hayes with the rebound. Here's Marjanovic. Still without a bucket. Oh, swiped away. Pass to Baldwin. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Off target with the 3.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
And the basket by Brown.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Baberovic. Can't connect from long distance. Now, here is James. Not a lot of room. Pass to Brown. Brown with a screen. For 3, James. No, sir. He's now 3 for 5 in this one. Here's Baberovic. Screen by Marjanovic. And Baberovic gets it to go.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pass to James. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pulls up. It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either. Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now,
the question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
And of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. They lead by a bucket, and the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Matajunas. And they're pushing it up. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
Pass to Akobo. Diallo on the wing. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Fires top of the key. Tries again. And there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. The ball goes to the away team.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. From deep. No good. And stolen by Diallo. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Cornerly, that's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Diallo's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Long range from the inbound. They get it back. Pass to Guduric for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Diallo outside. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Away team foul. Diallo. First personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, dismissed. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Diallo. Puts up a 3.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
In transition, here they come. Pass to Guduric. It's hauled in by Akobo. Here's Mata Yunus. Fires the three. It's Cornely missing. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
The big man with the flush. So aggressive.
Man, that's so fun to watch.
And at his size, you'd like to see him attack the rim like that every chance he gets. Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
1:14 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Akobo going inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 1:04 left in the half. It's hauled in by Akobo.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Diallo's gotten just one of his 6 shots to fall here. That's tipped. Out left to the wing. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Guduric. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
The ball goes to the away team.
3 seconds left, and he knocks the jumper down. Diallo's got 6.
Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. So it's the home team now. It's a 3-point game. Nico Melli is out there with Hayes. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Baldwin in at the point. The 3 is up. The shot won't fall.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's Baberovic. Check by James. Pass to Melli. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Baldwin. The open J off the mark.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter. Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
James outside. Pure from 3-point range. James has got 9.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Calathes, good. And Brown gets the assist.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Here's Baldwin. 6 points for him. Pass to Marjanovic. Goes up and lays it. In nice and easy.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Korkmaz. He's defended by Hayes. Korkmaz, no good.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Screen by Marjanovic. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Baldwin's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
To the inside, Korkmaz laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He has 7.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Out left to the wing. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. 20 feet out, and he hits the jumper for 2. Baldwin's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
Korkmaz, no good.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Here's Melly. And that one's good.
And after a sketchy first half, they're now looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Here's Calathes. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And they'll get another chance. Calathes has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Here's Melly. Pass to Baberovic. Brown against Hayes. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Marjanovic. No good with a layup. A minute 6 left in the third quarter. Good on the shot. James has got 11 points.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
Here's Baberovic. 6 points for him from outside the arc. Oh, wow. Through the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
That one's no good. And he misses all 3.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
Can't hit that one.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Here's Marjanovic. He's off on the layup. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Well, the miss is unfortunate, but he still manages to put them ahead. Barely.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third. Here's Baldwin. He's got 13. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. That shot is off. Brown passes to James. There's the triple. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Up 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Hayes is out there with Nico Melli. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Baldwin in at the 1. Here's Baberovic. That shot missing. Baberovic has gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
First team foul. At the line for the away team.
And the free throw, no good. And here's the fast break. Oh, he tries a 3. Unable to get that one. Here we go, one-on-one. Launches it. That shot off the mark. 3-on-3. From the arc. The shot comes out.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Matajunas. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
They set a pick. Takes a 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Inside. Offline with a 3.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Here's Cornelie. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. So it's the home team now. They trail by 6. There's a screen. 3-pointer. The rebound by Cornelie. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And he banks in the layup.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in with the drive. Offensive board. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Cornelie's got 4 points in the quarter.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Out to the wing. Releases. Nice shot from the wing. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Korkmaz. 6 to shoot. The shot. Offline from the top of the key.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
It's a one-on-one situation. Banked it in off the glass.
That right there might put the finishing touch on this one. Definitely not the time to get sloppy with the ball.
1:05 left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Pass to Guduric. Off with the layup. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
From the high post. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Four seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Mata Yunus. And a miss there on the triple. The three. No good. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in...
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Medu is out there with Parker, and it's Fall in at the center, filling out the middle.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Biberovic. Fires away from way outside. Offensive rebound to the left side wing. Here's Melli. Beyond the arc. Fall with the rebound. Inside. Plays it up off the glass. He has 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Biberovic. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Fall with the rebound.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Biberovic. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And they're moving it up. Here's Fall. Finishes the break with a slam.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Here's Biberovic. Pass to Baldwin. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Melli. No good again that time.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Over to the left wing. To Baldwin. To the middle. Stolen. Launches the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. 9 points in the game so far.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Here's Biberovic. Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
And that's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from him here early if they let that run go on much longer.
Pass to Laprovitola. From outside, off the mark. Now here's Hayes, covered by Parker. Hayes down low. He's against Parker. And that one ends up out of bounds. No keep possession. And the home team has possession. 11-point game. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from the top of the key.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Good on the bucket.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
He's got a clear path. Here's Medu. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Biberovic. Still without a basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Parker outside. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Hayes. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's Parker with the drive. And the dunk by Parker.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Laprovitola. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. They lead. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And he lays it straight in.
But how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
We've got Sederansky, and it's Vesely in at the 5, roaming the paint. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Gutteridge. Pass to Colson. He takes it in. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guy, still shaking. The kick out to Anderson. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Sederansky covering. Puts it up from 17. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Here's Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I think so quickly we don't hold next generation to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game.
Traps in the tray.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Gutteridge. Here's Birch. Off with the layup.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Left side, Anderson. Here's Sederansky. Lets it go from deep. Drains the 3-pointer. Sederansky's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That's just unfair with that advantage height-wise. You can just shoot over him from deep.
Stolen by Anderson. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
That one's off. Still out of sync.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Abrinas. Down low. Pass to Sederansky. Fires from deep. The rebound by Colson.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Birch with it. He's against Vesely. Stolen by Anderson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And a miss there on the triple. Anderson's gone 1 of 3 on the night. They set the screen to the paint. Here's Birch and the powerful one-handed slam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
50 seconds left now here in the second. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 7.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Pass to Satoransky. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Gutteridge. Nothing on the board. It's intercepted. And it's Anderson atop the key. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Kept alive.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Away team foul. Number 8. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. They lead by 18. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums, please.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge...
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even...
And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
I think it's fair to say we know how this probably is going to shake out. But crazier things have happened.
And that concludes halftime. Now time...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've got Hayes holding out there with Marjanovic, and it's Biberovic in at the 2. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Medu is out there with Fall. Then there's Parker, and it's Lapro Vitola in at the point.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Hayes. Here's Lapro Vitola. Hasn't made one yet. They get a hand on it. Launches a 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Here's Biberovic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The 3. Parker passes to Lapro Vitola. Clock at 6. Scooped up. And finally they hit one. Falls got 6.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Baldwin, and he jams it with authority.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Hands it from downtown. He's got 19.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Here's Biberovic. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's the break. Oh, good with the triple. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Hayes. Got a piece of it. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here's Biberovic. To the inside.
Yeah, the defender all over.
It's his first trip to the line.
Personal foul, second team foul. At the line.
And he makes the first.
Barjanovic. 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Laprovitola. Nothing on the board. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Launches it. Pass to Medu from past the arc. Screened by Parker. Just 5 on the clock. Sinks the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Biberovic. It's tipped.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Medu passes to Fall.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. And there's 1:45 left to play here in the third.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Tries the spin move. What a spin move to get closer. 24 points for him.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
There's a screen by Marjanovic. Pass to Melli. 1:05 left in the third quarter. Driving in. Here's Biberovic. Parker with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Shoots the three. And he's good on the 3 ball.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games. And they've made that adjustment since the break. Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Here's Laprovitola, still without a basket. From downtown, and no good that time.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Lets the 3 fly, drills the 3-pointer. Laprovitola's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Here's Baldwin, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Number 8. 3 points.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Marjanovic. He's out there with Baldwin. And it's Melly in at the power forward position. And Satoransky wide open. He fires. Buries it from three-point range.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Here's Biberovic. Pass to Hayes. And the NBA last season, Richard, really emphasizing it's an 82-game league. And I know you love that.
Oh, that is my favorite thing. I was taught by the legends of the game that you go out there and play every single night that you can. At some point in time, the sports and science team realized that it is very difficult to be a professional. But I stand by. 82 games is an achievement that very few can achieve now.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Anderson the screen. Pass to Satoransky. 6 on the shot clock. For the three. That shot off the mark. Tipped away. Inside. And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Anderson's shot is off.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Driving inside, and it goes down 2 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity, always a plus.
To the left wing. Now, here's Satoransky. Defense is right there. Pass to Abrinas. The tray. That one misses. Here's Gutterich. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
2 minutes.
Stripped away. Now Birch. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Abrinas. Misses and the dry spell continues. Abrinas has gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. It's deflected. Shot clock at 6. Birch grabs the board.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
A nice shot by Anderson.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Here he goes. And good that time.
Number 8.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Pass to Satoransky. There's the triple. The rebound by Colson. Here's Gutteridge. Fires the three. And they'll get another chance. A second chance effort. That shot is off. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi folks, Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. 4 on the clock. Second chance effort. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Check by James. There's the three. That shot off. Here's Korkmaz. Brown with a screen. James. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Puts up a three. Hauled in by Brown. James outside. Brown with a screen. Pulls it. Again, the miss by James.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Again, the miss by James.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim is shrinking.
And Parker throws it down.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Now, here is James. Defense right on him. And here they come. The three is up. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Pass to Korkmaz. Back to James. Shoots. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
No coverage that time.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Three-pointer. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable. And that's exactly what you need. Everybody, big and small, crashing the glass.
Here's Korkmaz. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
He wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
There's a screen. Nails it from beyond the arc. He has 6.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And here's Brown for 3. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got 4 rebounds now. Parker, no good. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Kalathis. That's short off the rim.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
I just love the ball movement.
And there's James from the arc. That one is off.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. He's guarded closely, and that one drops for him. Parker's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Brown with a screen to the middle. Will it go? Can't capitalize inside.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. And that does it for the first quarter. Up 9. And we've got more action coming your way. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Well, so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Back to Satoransky. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
We've got Chimezie Metu, and it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. Covered by Satoransky. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Here's Satoransky. Launches it. The rebound by Diallo. And we played through the first minute here in the second. We've got Chimezie Metu, and it's Satoransky in at the 1 spot. And he goes in for the dunk.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Pass to Akobo from outside the arc. And Metu pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Diallo outside. Shoots from the baseline. Good on the jump shot. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Satoransky outside. No good on the triple. And here comes the break. Here's Diallo. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Fall. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Anderson. A quick shot there. It's off target. Pass to Corneli. To the paint. Here's Matajunas. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Diallo outside. Takes the three. And Metu pulls it down. Diallo's gone 2 of 5 from the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And they pick up 2.
We wasted absolutely no time getting the ball up the floor. Great instincts in transition.
There's a minute 47 left in the first half of this game. On target from range. Diallo's got 7 points for the quarter.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Pass to Satoransky. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Satoransky at the line for 2.
And the second free throw is good. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Akobo. He's scoreless. Hits the trifecta.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Driving to the basket. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
They set the pick. Diallo, no good.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Satoransky outside. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Yep, that one's good.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Over to the left wing. The shot from 20 feet out. It's hauled in by Fall. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results. And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. Here's Akobo. Fires the three. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Leading by 8. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Thanks for being. Let's talk about our winner from the Western Conference.
When it comes to running the offense, he's been exceptional, making smart play calls. And
All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the home team.
Poor execution.
Thanks for tuning in.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Check by James. Pass to Hernan Gomez. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. He's got 11.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Goes up from the top of the key. James can't get it to go. This one for three. Gets the three to fall.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Brown. Parker defending. And there's James from the arc. Not going to go that time.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Calathis. And he lays it up and in. Calathis has got his first 2 points of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Kept alive. Brown. The layup off target.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Oh, got that one up quick. 19 points in the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Calathis. Pass to James. Puts up a deep three. The long distance three is buried. James has got 7 points.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. On Saturday, then on Wednesday. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the three. Sinks it from distance.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here he goes. And the shot goes. Calathis has got his second bucket on the night. Calathis has gone 2 for 3 from the field. It's stolen by James. Down low. Goes back up. Here's Calathis.
Ball is turned over. The ball goes to the away team.
.144 left in the third. Kicks it out to Parker. Jacks up a three. Korkmaz pulls it in. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
On the break. Count the baskets. 5 points in the game.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Here's James. They get it back. Brown, no good. Check by James.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. 56 seconds left in the third. Yes, it's good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Kicks it out to Parker. Fires for three. The putback. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. It's picked off. In transition, here they come. 4-3. The shot that time not on target. 3-on-3. Brown gets the bucket.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
2 on the clock. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 15. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Count it. Corneli's got his first points of the night.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Outside, Anderson. Free throw drops for Anderson. And Anderson drops them both. Satoransky with the steal. Here's Vesely. Satoransky outside. It's stolen away. Knocked loose. Here's the break. Here's
Oh, my goodness!
I did not know he could get up like that.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
The defense producing easy looks, it just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game. That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to...
Oh,
yes,
my
sir!
goodness!
Oh, man.
A ridiculous slam! That was nice.
That is a throwdown.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Anderson for three. Knocks down the triple.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And there's a pick. Here's a Kobo. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. Here we go, all alone. And that one's good.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Off with the layup.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. The three. He can't get it to go. To the paint. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Anderson's got 9 points now in the second half.
Hey, I don't care what he lacks in height. You have to box him out. He's got a nose for the ball, and he's fearless pounding the glass.
Back to Satoransky. Fires from deep. Drains the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Well, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Man, the defender really went after him.
So many players in the league have their own podcast. Would you have had one during your career, Brent?
I think so, B.A. I think it would have been a lot of fun. I mean, how cool is it to connect to your favorite players or hear stories from guys as the season is going along, than to have these guys available in your earbuds all day, every day? Now, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
And it's in there. So it's the home team now. 1:05 left to play in the fourth quarter.
First personal foul. First team foul.
For three, Diallo. The putback. And no good. Here's Metu. They turn it over.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers. You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Diallo with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. Second shot opportunity. It's not going to go for him. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. And it's Metu missing. Here's Akobo. There's the triple. Here's Diallo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Foul, second team foul.
The first one falls.
And for your home team, Diallo. 2 shots.
And so he's able to get one of two. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Baldwin. Marjanovic is out there with Hayes. And it's Melly in at the power forward. Here's Korkmaz. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Hayes the pass to Melly. Here's Biberovic. No good on the three. Brown feeling out a bit to the middle. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Pass to Melly. A three ball. Offensive rebound. Brown drives in and finished off by Brown.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Baldwin. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Baldwin can't get it to go.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pass to Papagiannis. Here's Kalathis. In the corner, it's James. From the arc. The rebound by Marjanovic. Here's Biberovic. He's covered by Brown.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first five here to start the game.
Here's James. No good there off the double clutch. Baldwin looking for the opening. Pass to Melly. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. And the dunk by James.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Oh, great ball movement there.
It's a 9-point spread. There's a screen by Marjanovic with the drive.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
There's the pick. And here's James outside. And it's Melly with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Brown outside. The rebound by Marjanovic.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
They double hit with James, and James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. .56 seconds left here in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Melly.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game. No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for 2, Brown.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Pass to Hayes. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Brown sets a screen for James. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. James has got 8 points.
How about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Here's Baldwin. Good if it goes. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up 7. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And there's the drive, and he makes that one.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Pass to Colson, shoots the 3. The rebound by Akobo. Here's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Shoots a 3. Matajunas grabs the miss. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Blasingame, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Pass to Birch. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Now, here's Birch. Here's Colson. He's guarded by Diallo. Pushing it up. And here they go. Here's Blasingame, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Shot good by Diallo.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now, here's Birch. Misses the layup.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And the layup falls. He's got 7.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Poke loose. Here's the break. Here's Blasingame, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
They can't stop the run with that one.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Shooting one.
Here's Gutteridge. No scoring in this one. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities who are interested in having the NBA. Kevin?
So right, David, we could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Pass to Diallo. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Blasingame. No good on the triple. Birch with it. Picked up by Moniunas. And here's Birch. Here's Colson. Back to Birch. Moniunas with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Birch the pass to Gutteridge. The tray. Moniunas grabs the miss. Moniunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Blasingame, and he banks in the layup. Blasingame got 7 points here in this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Gutteridge, the pass to Birch. Shoots over Moniunas. Drives to the hoop. Moniunas grabs the miss. Moniunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far.
They know they don't have to keep shooting threes, right? When you're this cold, you just can't keep tossing them.
And now that we have some thanks for joining us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. They've got James Brown out there with Korkmaz, and it's Papagiannis in at the 5 down low. Baldwin the pass to Marjanovic. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Marjanovic has got his first 2 points of the night.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
They've got Marjanovic. He's out there with Baldwin. And it's Biberovic in at the 2 spot. There's Brown with the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. We've got Brown. James is out there with Korkmaz. And it's Calathes in at the point guard position. And stolen by James. And here's the fast break. Here's Brown. And Brown throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Baldwin. Buried from 15 feet out. Baldwin's got his second basket of the game.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Korkmaz, no good. Korkmaz has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Melly. Misses the 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And Brown throws it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
To the paint. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Shooting for the away team.
Here's Calathes. Still yet to score. Papagiannis passes to James. Here's Calathes. The rebound by Marjanovic.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Got that one up quick. Baldwin's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Pass to Korkmaz. Power down with both hands.
Great power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Here's Biberovic. James defending. Marjanovic, a screen on James. Biberovic. Second chance shot, and that one's good. Marjanovic.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Calathes kicks to Papagiannis. And it's Calathes, top of the key. That 3 off the mark.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Biberovic. And the 3 off target.
Now, I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And James throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's Biberovic. 5 points in the game. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Comes up empty down low. Up top, Marjanovic. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Marjanovic has got 6 here in this quarter.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
James, the pass to Calathes. James looking it over. There's the pick. It's up a 3. James with another miss.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Marjanovic kicks to Hayes. And James with a clear path to the hoop. Good. Great play by Calathes to set it up. Calathes has got 5 assists in the game.
I mean, you got to be honest, though. The transition defense just has been lacking.
Here's Melly. Still scoreless. Pass to Marjanovic. Now Hayes. Here's Baldwin. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Down low. Here's James. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. James has got 14 points for the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Hayes, Aldrin out there with Marjanovic, and it's Biberovic in at the shooting guard. The shot's good from Hayes.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Make some noise for you.
Both teams will make substitutions. Hayes has gone 2 of 3 from the field. Here's Diallo. Drills it from outside.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Here's Blasingame. No good on the triple. And here comes the break. Plays it up and banks it in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Diallo. He's tightly guarded. There's a screen by Mota Yunus. Diallo no good. And here's the fast break. Here's Gutterich. That one goes in. Of course, we're in the world now of super agency, which consolidates player representation. What do you think?
Kev, I think obviously it gives some more power to the players because of the bargaining leverage. But for player movement, does it give more power to the big market teams? We're going to have to watch this unfold.
On Saturday, then on Monday.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
He hits both from the stripe. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Diallo. From outside, off the mark. Diallo's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Puts one up from 19. They get it again.
A hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets. Pass to Gutteridge. To the inside. Going inside. Akobo. That's good. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. You know, Doris, I'm not sure many people take into account what a grind the NBA season is.
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. And listen, these guys have the best of what's available. They stay at top quality hotels. They have incredible professionals that take care of them. But there is no making up for a lack of sleep when you've played a game at 8 o'clock at night, you leave the arena at 1, and you may arrive in your next city at 4 or 5 a.m. and tip off that night at 7. And this goes on week after week. It is not easy.
Pass to Colson. Here's the 3. That's tipped. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. To the wing right side with the shot. Diallo, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Birch with it. Gutteridge, the pass to Birch. 59 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Montejunas with the steal. Here's Akobo. Makes it off the glass.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the 4th. The rebound by Akobo.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Can't connect from long distance. Here's Gutteridge to end the run, and he lays it up and in.
Assist goes to number 21.
We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th. Now here's Diallo. Not a lot of room. And so the home crowd treated to a win. There was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun.